ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another ARK tier list. This is the fourth part. So, we're going to continue what we did. Just straightforward like that. Before we get started, make sure to watch all the other parts in the series in order to catch up, and this would make sense. But anyway, let's start. So first we have the Megalosaurus. So, the Megalosaurus is a dino that is has a unique ability or whatever. So it is nocturnal. So in the day it sleeps, but in the night it wakes up and it's like has this like big rage mode. That doesn't mean in the day like it can't like hurt you, cause like if you wake it up or if you hit it or something like a wild one, it can attack you, but it's not that bad. In the night when it's fully active, it's pretty strong. These are only tameable in caves, so you might want to have to tame one in a cave and something like that. But otherwise, these are really cool dinos. They're just kind of hard to tame because of the place they're in. So yeah, we'll put them in. Where will we put them? We'll put them just below the baryonyx, since those are more common than Megalosaurus. Next is the Megatherium. So, if we're talking about, we're only talking about Alanites, so this thing is really useful. So, brood mother, basically for any brood mother, really. You could use this for gamma, beta. I'm not sure about alpha because it just has so much health. I think it has like nearly 1 million health. Anyway, what I mean is these are pretty much whenever they eat any bugs, they get like a boost, and then like they're stronger and stuff like that. That's why it's so useful in the brood mother, because like if you get a lot of these and then put them in the brood mother, they get this big boost on them. And then, you can beat the brood mother easily. I do recommend them, but they're quite hard. Well, not that they're hard to tame. It's just, I don't know, there's something about them. Maybe it's just me, but like, I really would just tame Rexes. Me, personally. They're probably better off taming Megatheriums. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. They're really useful. So I'll put them in, remember, the rules are island-wise, so we'll do just below the Managarmr. And next is the Mesopithecus. This is a shoulder pet, and it's a monkey. It can throw poop, it can open doors, it makes this really annoying sound. It's a passive tame, so it's going to take some time to tame it. Unless, I think you can just bola it. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend that. It has really low health. Anyway, yeah, this could be used as a shoulder pet. There's no real purpose for this whatsoever, aside if you're just doing for fun, which is most likely the purpose of every other shoulder pet, which they have no purpose aside from the light pets. But there is one pet, or two, because Jerboa, that I know, aside from light pets, that actually do have a purpose. So I'll put them in D, put this like below the Arania. Next is the Archaeopteryx. Or wait, no, not the Archaeopteryx. I already ranked that. The Microraptor. So, don't tame this, first of all. Honestly, like, it already pisses me off enough as a wild. And yes, I will soon make an annoying dinos top 5. But anyway, I hate this thing. I can't think of anything that it's useful for if it's tamed. Yeah, I really should have gone on the wiki for this. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I guess we'll put it. If it can stun other people, I mean, doesn't mean it's even, it's not the worst, but like, if it could do that, it has a purpose. But I'll put it like right above the Mesopithecus. Next, the Morellatops. This thing came out on Scorched Earth. That's quite useful for a starter dino. Actually, even as like an endgame or just a regular dino, it's still good. What the Morellatops does is it stores water. So like if you ever need to deploy water in it, you can grab some water out of it, because obviously water is not very common in the map that it was first released in, Scorched Earth. So yeah, if you ever find water, you can store it in, and then whenever you need water, you can just go up to it, even though your base should be at a water place and not at basically anywhere outside of green ob, red ob, and blue ob. Anyway, but like, if we're talking about the island, because I'm talking about dinos, like, if they have to, okay, my bad, because it's not that this thing has to be used, can't be used in the island, it just really wouldn't make much sense. So for the sake, like, it can be used in the island, but it didn't really have much of a purpose. It's a berry harvester, but I'm gonna just count it, okay? For Scorched Earth, this thing is great. It's great. I'll put it below the Griffin because it's a flyer, and the flyers aren't very common in Scorched Earth. You need to get around sometimes. Next is the Mosasaur. So the Mosasaur is the water equivalent of a T-Rex, except it's way more cooler and it has a platform saddle. So, should you tame one of these? Depends on the purpose of what you're taming it for. You're taming it for a cave? Last time I did that for the cunning, it didn't really work out. I just tame a Basilo or something fast if I were you. Which, yeah, this thing is fast, but just, like, maybe it's a tanker, maybe it's just me, but, like, I guess, yeah. I think you can put, like, on the platforms out with turrets, but I don't know if that works underwater, only on, like, the top. If turrets work underwater, then yeah, this would be, like, an A, even S tier dino. But it's still really cool. This thing is really cool. It's fast, and just, yeah, it's not that hard. Well, compared to other dinos, it's not that hard to tame. So I will give it that. So I'll put it on right above the frog. Next is the Moss Chops. So this thing is actually quite unique. It's like a small, well, it's like a gotcha, except replace the producing with harvesting. Basically, it can increase harvesting rates, I believe, with things such as like organic polymer, so you can get more organic polymer, and that's literally all I know about the things it can gather. I think it can gather like simpler things like fiber, wood, and thatch. But yeah, this thing is useful a bit, but obviously you're gonna need some better dinos after, which is why I'm gonna put it below the Bronto, because the harvesting on it, depending on your harvesting rate, obviously, if you have it like mine, just honestly, anything that can harvest doesn't matter. Next, we have the Onyx. I'm gonna call it the Bat because I don't like calling it the Onyx. I didn't even know this thing was tameable. I don't even think it's tameable, but if it was tameable, I guess you can annoy people with it. And I wonder if it can give mega rabies to people, but I mean, the new Bat already came out, I believe. Almost didn't. Either way, it's still a really cool Bat and a better version of whatever the hell this is. So we'll put it over the Dodo, because, yeah. Next is... No, this is the cutest thing. I don't care if you say it's the shine horn. Yeah, it's cute, but like, look at the otter. And it serves a good purpose. So, this is what I was talking about when I said there was like two other animals aside from light pets, and yeah. Well, you know, and the other shoulder pets. So, for the island, I don't know if it's for any other map. Maybe it is. I don't know. I believe back then you could put artifacts in dino. You could put artifacts in creatures, and it was very useful because it would be like, for example, if they're gonna sometime in the future do like beta, and they're trying to do gamma, and they're gonna sometime in the future do alpha, right? Or they're just gonna do it again, but they don't want to get the artifacts again. They can put they just grab the artifact, put it in the dino, and then wait for it to spawn again, which isn't gonna take that long depending on what you're on, and boom, respawn, put it back in. It's not the case anymore, except with the otter, which is what makes it so special. Hell, it's on your shoulder, so it's great, and it helps attack things, and it's underwater, so no need if it's underwater. It can breathe on top or on the bottom. It doesn't matter. I don't know if that goes for any other pets that don't like going underwater. Like, for example, the Masopithecus. Will it drown if you're underwater and you have scuba gear? I have no idea. You can also put any hats on it, costumes, regular helmets, hats, which is what makes them more cuter. But it's also useful, so you don't have to actually like go for the artifact over and over and over again. You can just grab the artifact, wait for it to respawn, grab it, just pack as many as you can, and then yeah, you have pretty much unlimited artifacts. So where am I putting this? I mean, we're talking bosses, so I'll put it like right here. I cannot physically put it any higher because it's a shoulder pet. As much as I hate to say it, that is literally the only thing that makes it useful. There is no other purpose for this at all. I cannot put it any higher. And yes, I know what you're gonna say. It's better than the Giga. No, it's more useful. Which doesn't, like... I mean, come on, it's in terms of bosses. Like, if you don't have this thing, you have to come back to the cave over and over and over again, and it's just gonna stress you out. So, come on. Yeah, this tier list is really bad. Next is the Oviraptors. So, this thing steals eggs for you. So if you tame it, it steals eggs for you. I think you have to tame it by actually getting it eggs. And if that's the case, that's pretty dumb, and stealing eggs isn't really... I mean, you're talking about incubated eggs. Yeah, no, not incubated, fertilized eggs. So, for example, if you were in a PvP server and you somehow got through the Alpha tribes, all their turrets, all their tech force fields, all their defenses, whatever, blah blah blah, and then you got to like the incubation center place, whatever. Yeah, you can use it, or you can just grab the eggs. Because, like, the players can just kill the Oviraptor and get back their stuff. This is a horrible idea, actually. Like, just, you know what, I'm putting it on the very... Should I put it on the very bottom? Because, listen. I'll put it on the top of the lead. It's hard to tame. It can easily be killed. And... no one's gonna use this purpose. At all. No, I guarantee you. Who the hell has used this on a PvP server? Tell me, because I'd really like to know. F tier doesn't deserve to exist. Next is the Obvious. This thing's great. A couple reasons. So, if you're trying to get... Well, first of all, let's deal with the smaller reasons, and then we'll deal with the big elephant in the room. So, if you're trying to get, I don't know, if you find a blueprint for Ascendant Fur Armor, and you're like, yeah, I need to use this because I'm gonna go to the tech cave, and it's really cold, and like, the part before the boss fight. Not the tech cave, but like the part before the Overseer boss fight. I'll put a picture right now. That place, yeah. And that place is really cold, and I don't think Freya Curry isn't really gonna help you that much. It's not gonna do you any better that much. You're gonna need some Ascendant Mastercraft even for armor for this part, because it's really cold. So, you can either A, go to the northern biome and just kill all of them, or you can get an Obvious, tame its sweet veggie cake, find another one somehow because they're really rare in the island, and then tame that, get the Obvious to breed with the other Obvious. You get unlimited Obviouses. You can shear them. I don't think they give you actually that much hair. Or you can kill them by when the babies come in and then they grow up. You can kill them because they give a lot of pelt and mutton, which I'm going to go through. And then you got pretty much fur armor. You can breed them, kill the babies, get a lot of pelt and mutton, which mutton's great because it makes good lamb chop, which is great for you. It is the ultimate farm to do. I can't think of a better one. So, in terms of blueprints and meat, yes, tame it, great, it's useful. You can make a farm, a breeding area for it, and just kill the babies, get all the pelt. I know it sounds messed up, but it's art. I'll put it below the aloe because it's useful for a lot of things. Next is the Packy. This thing can knock out things, and yeah, this thing can do like a little tackle with its head, and it can knock out things, or it can knock out you. One question, why? Why would you, what's the purpose? Why would you need this? Because I really, really want to know. Why would you use it? Yeah. So, I'll put this, like, on, like, the bottom of D tier. Not bottom, actually. Put it below, because it has a use. And it's not that hard to tame. Unlike the Oviraptor, even though it can be boloed. And finally, for now, we're gonna do the Packy Rhinoceros. It is a bigger version of the Packy, obviously, but it has this effect. You can use the effect where it sends out this like purple mist whenever like predators are coming for it, and they'll just forget it was even there. I believe it can use it on you or your dinos, and just like that, it literally, they just pretend it's not there. They've never seen it. So, yeah, it could be useful. I'm pretty sure you can use it against enemies. Obviously, that'd be dumb if you couldn't. So, yeah, you could use it, but I'm tired of getting Packy Rhinoceros saddles out of loot crates and the artifact of the brute. So, like, just kill this thing. Anyway, I'm just joking. Yeah, it has a purpose, but like, just like, no. And that is going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.